Welcome to the Yolanda Felder Show. Faithful Friday. Yes. How are you on this victorious day? Because we do know, oh my goodness, me and my lighting, but I can't do that because doing that would mean that you see the shadow back there. Can't see shadows. Oh. Anyway, we're not focusing on the little. We are focusing on, excuse me. I'm sorry. This here live, right? Anyway, our only focus is the word. Our only focus is who God said we are. Our only focus is what it is that we were put here on this earth to do. Why? Because we are here to be about our Father's business. Our Father's business is our business, and our business is our Father's business. We are one. Okay, so for those of you who don't know who I am Yolanda Felder. And actually, that is my handle for, my birds. That's my handle for Facebook. And no, not Facebook, Instagram. Anywho, I am Yolanda Felder. I am the CEO and founder of a Unique You Network TV. I have a digital streaming channel, and we have an app, which I would love for you to download. So that way you can get the resources that you need to elevate in your walk, in this walk as a believer in life. Because see, you are life. You're carrying life. Everything about you is alive. Now it's how do you live life on levels and operate and flourish and be the awesome, great person that God has created you to be. That's what my TV show is about. That's what my digital streaming platform is about. And I want you there. And you can catch me on, if you're in New York, you can catch me all 5 boroughs, Nassau and Suffolk County. Okay? With everybody. Fios, Optimum, RCN, all that. I'm on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, all that. Okay, this girl global. And if you don't have any of those things, all right, that's fine. YouTube, Facebook, it's all good. And like I said, but the main thing that you want to be is watching me through my app. All right, so today is Faithful Friday, right? And the title that we're going to talk about today is Show them what you got. Show them what you got. Let me say that again. Show them what you got. Listen, as a believer, right? People do not believe this walk. They judge you. They judge you by your faith. They judge you by how you live. You're judged by, maybe you are waiting, and not waiting like man's definition of waiting, but just you see in the spirit, because God and you, Yahweh, and you are one. Okay, that you are in direct link with him. Why? Because he lives where? Here. He lives here. He lives here, right? So because of that, you hear him. He's talking to you. Your footsteps are ordered and you're moving the way he's telling you to move. Not in the way that other people feel that you should be moving, because, let's think about it. 9 times out of 10, they're living their life by the world. And even though you're with them, they can't see you because they can't see themselves. They see something, but they can't pinpoint it because they don't know what that looks like. That's why God chose you. He chose you to show them what you got. Show them what you got by being connected to him. He called you out of darkness and into the glorious light. He pulled you away just like he did Abraham. Abraham's family was doing what they do because that's what they do. And the Lord said, come with me. He elevated his thinking. He had an ear to hear. And when he heard the Lord, he listened. And the Lord said to him, look, what do you see? Woo! He said, all of that sand. All of that. Listen, that's how prosperous you are. That's how many nations you got. That's how many children you have. That's how this how big you are. And listen, that stretch of the beach was really the entire earth. That's what I got for you. And that's what God has for you. Your life is huge. Your life is big. There are so many people connected to you. What I need for you to do today is stop thinking small. Because see, you're thinking small is not humble. It's disrespectful. Let me fix my... because I said something right there. You're thinking small is not humility. It's putting you in a box. It's disrespectful to the Lord. So what you saying, that God is small? Because God lives in you. And the mere fact that you know enough to start stepping out on your vision. But you have people around you who have not been called. See, they still back there. He pulled Abram out of the family. He said, I got things to show you. And I'm going to bless those that bless you. So, and I'm going to curse those that curse you. That I have made your name great. What did he do? He believed God. Absolutely. What did he do? He took Lot. He took his cousin. Somebody related to him. Because, you know, we can't go by ourselves. We got to bring one person with us. Yeah, we out here and we making moves as athletes. But we got to just take one family member. Got to take that one friend. Oh, you know what? I'm opening a business. I'm going to need to hire some of my cousins. I got this great idea. I'm getting ready to travel. I'm going to bring my friends. They need to come with me. That's what happened with Abraham and Lot. And see, the blessing was on Abraham. The blessing was on Abraham. The word of the Lord was in Abraham. Abram. He said, I made your name great. I made your name great. Oh my God. Didn't you hear that? Oh, Jesus. The Lord has made your name great. Wow. And you're blessed. You carry the blessing. The blessing is the Holy Spirit. Let me tell you something. I'm blessing myself right now. I am blessing myself right now. And so if I'm blessing me, I know I'm blessing you. I have made your name great. you carry me, which is the blessing. So everywhere the soles of your feet go, that is land that I have given you. That is territory that you take over, that no one can harm or hurt you, because there are legions and legions and legions of angels surrounding and protecting, protecting the Spirit of the Lord. I'm saying something, people. The angels are protecting the Spirit of the Lord. Where does the Spirit of the Lord live? Here. That's it. I'm done. Later. Take that. Take that. Show them what you got today. Show them what you got. What you got. Who are you? Who are you? What do you have? Look in your hands. Because whatever you set your hand to do, oh my God, it sounds so cliche, but I want you to hear it differently today. Set your hand to it. Nothing can stop you. Even when it's trying to stop you, keep going. Keep going. Don't you stop, because you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. The angels have gone ahead of you and made the crooked path straight. That path is straight. Listen, his word is a light. His word is a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. Woo, woo, go for it. Go for it. Come on, man. Go for it. Don't sit there and say, well, I'm just going to, and I'm going to do this. I get it. Absolutely. You write stuff down, because what did I tell you? It's a principle. Write it down, because whatever you write down must manifest, and whatever you say must come. It must come and it must manifest, because that's what you have in you. That's the power that you have in you. Believe that about yourself. Today, start cutting off those outlets that are a distraction. Those outlets that's telling you that you're, just because this person lives in your neighborhood, you're connected to them. Or that this person is the same color as you, that you're connected to them. Or this person is a believer just like you, but you're connected to them. No, you're only connected to the one true living God. That is your connection, and who it is that he brings to your life. Listen, you didn't choose your family, okay? You did not choose your family. The Lord placed you with your family. So them, you hang tight to. Y'all connected. Your spouse, y'all connected. Your children, y'all connected. That's what I'm saying, family. Everybody else? No. They are people that you met along the way in different moments in your life. They don't get you. They're not supposed to. Their time is up in your life. They're not supposed to get you. Leave Lot back there. The Lord is calling you to come up higher. He's calling you. He's speaking to you. And he's saying, look, let's go. There's people attached to your gift. I promised their families, just as I promised your families, that I'm blessing in this season, in this generation. I'm blessing. I'm manifesting. They've been asking for this. You're the person. You said yes to me. Let's go. Let's do this. Stop overthinking it. The enemy is trying to get into your psyche, but I blocked it. Your ears. Let me tell you something. Did you want to hear something funny? Let me turn my iPad around. So you want to hear something funny? Let me tell you something funny. You ever get into an argument, and I don't really want to say an argument, maybe a debate with someone that you used to really like stick it on with, and now it's just like whatever, and they're talking, and for me, I am such a, I have the gift to listen. Even if I don't want to listen, I can hear. I'd be like, I don't want to hear it. Because I understand that once you hear something, you're held responsible. So I'm like, I don't want to hear that, right? And so it's funny how there are times when I'm like, what the heck? This person is such an empty brain. Yeah, there are empty brains out here. Okay, so I'm like, oh, I gotta put my glasses on so I can see better. That person is such an empty brain, right? And them being an empty brain is so annoying because the things that they're saying is like, wah, 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 wah. And now I'm in a space where I don't hear it. That means I'm not in that realm anymore. Someone, let me tell you something. One day I was in the car. I told you that car is something else sometimes. I was in the car, and this guy pulled up alongside of me, and I don't know what he was saying, but he was trying to get it in. And any other time I hear and be like, what? But it's like the Holy Spirit. Dude was going in. He was saying something. And I turned around and looked at him. And he was saying something. I don't know what he was saying. I just looked at him. And kept it moving. Drove right off when the light drove off. Like, what? So, that's the protection. That's you're closed off. You're not in that realm anymore. You can't hear them because they are not of you anymore. You're not of them anymore, I should say. You're not in that space anymore. Listen, let me tell you something. When someone rocks your peace, when someone disturbs, listen, me and my language, yes. When someone disturbs your peace, when someone is just tap dancing in your headspace, you need to protect. You need to remove them or remove yourself. And the reason why is because you cannot create when you're feeling frustrated. You cannot create when you're not at peace. You can't. You can't. Let me say it again. You cannot. Because when your peace is disrupted, your spirit, your mind is off. There is no rest there. So there's no creativity. Only thing that's happened is you're being attacked. You're blinded. You're blinded. And what we're not going to do is let anyone temporarily blind us. No, we're not doing that because you're in control. You have power and authority. So if you're in a position where someone else is controlling your day, how your day is going, when someone can control the outcome of your mood, you are not operating from your Godhead. No, you're not. I don't care who it is. You don't let anyone rob you of your position. You don't let anyone rob you of your reality. Get your power back. Snatch it back right now. Get your power back right now. Because guess what? You have the spirit of power. You have the spirit of a sound mind. And you have the spirit of love. Okay? Everything else is a lie. It should not be in your space at all. At all. So I'm saying to you this day that you stand in your Godhead. Stand in who you are. Recognize and stop lowering yourself to be able to fit in to how somebody sees you or how this community sees you. This community does not make or break you. You're giving them too much power. Stand in your Godhead. Declare who you are. You are not Lot. You are Abraham. Keep it moving. Abraham was moving. He was moving around, taking land. Lot settled in over there, where it was on and popping. Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, it's so funny because when I say Sodom and Gomorrah, we're grown. I'm telling you, Sodom and Gomorrah, I think of syphilis and gonorrhea. I don't know why that pops into my mind every time. Anywho, but that's where Lot was. And when it was time for them to be out, when it was time to take that down, that lifestyle and how folks is living unnaturally, guess what? They were handed over to their reprobated mind. And Lot was saved because Lot was connected to a blessing. Lot, but he was connected to a blessing, which was his cousin. His wife longed for that life. Even though she was pulled out, she longed for it. And that is why she turned into stone. She turned into a position that she could never get out of. Because she longed for that low life. Unnatural life. She longed for it. So she was stuck there. Lot bounced because of his connection. Abraham, wherever he went, he carried the blessing. So I'm saying to you today, wherever you go, you bless the atmosphere. So show them what you got. Show them what you got. You're a chef, show them what you got. Don't tell me about you afraid to throw this camera on. Don't tell me that you're afraid to turn your phone on. Don't tell me that you're afraid to tape. You're a chef. And if you're a teacher and a chef, seriously, that's a no-brainer. Get those courses up. Put those courses right out there. And I know it sounds like, oh my goodness, that sounds so easy for you. When you want what God has shown you more than you want the defeat that's in your life, guess what? The power in you stands up. Your sound mind kicks in. And your love for the people that's connected to you becomes extremely great. It's what you have in you. It's who you truly are. You're none of the things of your past. Every day is a fresh, new anointing, which means that whatever went down yesterday, went down yesterday. Today is fresh. Today is new. You've never been here before. This is a new day. It's a new sun. Get up. Get up and go get it. Because it's calling you. It's calling you. It wants you. Say who you are. Don't be afraid. Say who you are. You're a change maker. You're the best thing since sliced bread. You got it going on.com. Come on, speak to yourself. Why are you looking in the mirror and downplaying yourself? Why are you doing that? You're being disrespectful to God because God created you. He loves you. He took over you. When he sees you, when you look in the mirror, do you know that that is God looking at you? So you're looking back at the Lord and you're criticizing who you are? Where they do that at? Yeah, that sounds horrible, but yeah. Why would you do that? You're awesome. Who told you you weren't great? Who told you that you weren't pretty? Who told you you weren't smart? Who told you that you were ignorant? The only ignorance that you have is ignorance of self. That's your only ignorance. Because when you understand who you are and the power that is in you, watch out now. You're awesome. What is that thing you want to do? What is that thing you want to do? You know what it is. You know what it is. Today say, God, I'm ready. Look in the mirror and say, I'm ready to be me. I just felt something. I'm ready to be me. I am. Who are you? Say that. I am. Look in that mirror and say, I am. Speak it. And it must come to you. It must come to you. Write it down. It must manifest. And see, as you write down and as you speak, all of heaven and earth are coming together. They have to. It's mandatory that they work in conjunction to give the Lord what it is that he said he needs. He is you and you are him. You know what? When I say that, I just get this feeling that when I say that, many of you are just immediately a wall comes up. And if so, I'm going to need for you to read Psalms 82. I'm going to need for you to read how about the whole word, okay? But I'm going to need for you to read that. Also, read Isaiah 60, 61. Revelations, I want to say 5 and 12. I'm going to look for them. I'm going to look for my scriptures and I will put them in the link in the chat because listen, you are so great. You are so awesome. And you need to show them what you got. You need to show them what you got. We need you. Do you see the world out here? It's crying out. All of creation is crying out for you. For you to stand up and be you. Show them what you got. Beginning today. Faithful Friday on the Yolanda Felder Show. So, listen, let me tell you something. You are a unique individual and you have purpose. There is a need that only you can fulfill. Today, allow your dreams to be bigger than your fears, your actions louder than your words, and your faith stronger than your feelings. Why settle for no when yes is available. Yes to you. Yes to life. Yes to greatness. Yes, yes, yes to abundance. Because abundance is attached to you. Share this. Somebody else